Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I am Debbie. Now, we're reading for February 27th, 28th, March 1st, and 2nd, and then we will be leading into, not right now, but March 7th will be your full moon. So we are in a waxing moon right now, so be requesting, and then get ready for your full moon energy. Release, relinquish, and request. Now, I have done an overview video, endings bring new beginnings. Things are shifting, things are changing. March is bringing about that big shift, and I've talked about that. I also do a reading where there were some surprising cards that pop out. Change is happening. Change is happening. I feel like, you've been kind of resisting it. You've been kind of like holding on to the door frame, and as that big hand of fate is trying to push you through, you're like, no, I'm not going to go. Don't make me go. A lot of that also with the change is happening. What's happening with this change is facing a lot of your fears, kind of that devil energy where it's like, I feel I know where I'm going, but again, it's like, you're like you're holding on saying, I'm not going, it's not time, I'm not ready. And so I do think that maybe this is for all of March. I do think there's going to be a time to face up to your fears, and then we will see, because then once you do that, it doesn't mean you have to quit your job, doesn't mean you have to quit a relationship, but it's facing what it is that's keeping you from growing, keeping you from moving, keeping you from doing whatever it is you feel you're supposed to be doing. But once you face it, then life is going to be very fast and it's going to move very, very swift for you. Also, too, in that video, the endings bring new beginnings. We went kind of on a tangent there, is where I also tell you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? And I will tell you many times higher power gives me specific messages for specific people. So let's see what we have. The readings have been very, very strange. So let's see what we have. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you have? What do you want to say? Ooh, I love the Nine of Ariel. I love the Nine of Ariel. This is the wish card in reality. Okay, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Water is you make your wish. And we are in that waxing part of the moon, so it is about you putting out your request. But when the Nine of Ariel comes, it's kind of like your wishes are being heard, and here you're being given. You're being given and you're being blessed. So 9 is about, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Ariel is your energy. It's also Capricorn and Taurus. And Capricorn, Taurus, and you are very strong right now. Very, very strong with everything. And I am getting that Capricorn, yes, that Pluto and Capricorn. Just as everything's been torn apart, there's going to be a lot of rebuilding coming in this last couple of weeks with Capricorn for you. But the Nine of Ariel, we'll get to that in just a moment. So higher power, what else do you want to say? This card has popped out. What else do you want to say to our Virgos? So I love this. Again, I do get that, that feeling of facing fears. And when you feel that, when you do that, and you realize that the fear, it was more in your mind, more in your, it was holding you back, you develop this really strong sense of peace, okay? So Nine of Ariel, like I said, this is the physical manifestation of the wish card. I love this. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. I love that. Is that Tree of Life? Could be. Here we go. Next card, the Eight of Gabriel. Like I told you that when things, once you really face what it is you're afraid of, things start moving faster than you could even think. And there has been a couple of the readings for other signs. Now, I've done water, I've done fire, and I'm now doing my earth energies. But there's been some of the signs, so if you cross watch, where there's been a lot of roller skate type of energy. this is kind of more, I would say this is more of the Knight of Swords energy, even though it's not. But the Knight of Swords is just really once you develop, once you decide, once you know what you're doing, and things are going to happen a lot faster than you even think. If you are thinking of changing a job, it's going to happen that much faster. If you're thinking of a promotion, if you're thinking of selling your house, buying a house, it's like things are going to happen that much faster. And it's going to be like, I was just thinking about it. I didn't even put any effort into it, and yet, the things are done. So the 8 of Gabriel, 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Gabriel, again, is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And, March 2nd has a lot of Aries energy going on right there and then. So a lot of activity, a lot of, just kind of like, I kind of just feel like, and again, I'm going to use the analogy of moving your house. You put it up, you put it up on the market on Monday, it's sold on Tuesday, and they want to be in by Friday, and you have to get the whole thing packed up. So it's just a really busy, almost overwhelming week, okay? And that's just an analogy. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. And that too, on the 2nd, Mercury, which is all about communications, it goes into Pisces. So that's interesting too with that. Your next card is the King of Gabriel. So King's underlying energy is our sword energy, which again, is that Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius has Saturn still in it, but it's transitioning out. So Saturn's really kind of, it's kind of still doing a mind game with that, truth versus illusion. And then it's also, Mars is still in Gemini, though I do think it's the end of March that it transitions to the home energy of good old Cancer. And then there's also Libra energy. So Gabriel, again, overlying energy is that fire energy. So when this is, okay, my dreams are coming true. Oh my gosh, am I ever going to get this house packed? There's just too much to do, just too much to do. The King of Gabriel says, stop focusing on the small little things. Stop focusing on how is this going to get done or how is that going to get done. Start looking at, again, it'll say, keep your eyes on the big picture, okay? Leave the details to others. Hey, you know what? My Virgos, stop looking at the small stuff. You'll get stuck in the minutia. You'll get stuck in the muck and the mud, okay? You need to look at, okay, once I pass this part, once I pass this activity, once I pass this, this thing, how do I get to my dreams? My dreams are being fulfilled. There's going to be a lot of things. Now, sometimes when you have major activity like this, sometimes it's to keep you from your dreams too. So, that could be, you have to kind of really pray on that and just say, God, source, you want me to be doing something? You have to show me. You have to show me the way. You have to prove it to me. I'm feeling like this is what you want me to do. You're going to have to take care of all the little things that I can't take care of. You're going to have to get my house packed. You want me to move? You got to pack my house. And I believe I have said that. I had some wonderful people pack up a house for me. So I do have to say I have done that too. But King of Gabriel looks at the bigger picture and says, and again, I've done this. God, you want me to be reading cards on YouTube? You're going to have to provide the means. You're going to have to provide the method. Okay? So, King of Gabriel, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So again, I've told people 2018, I was told to leave what I was doing. I was making really good money and do what I'm doing. And I'm like, well, you're going to have to get me through. Now, am I making that good money? No. But am I making enough to get me through? Yes. Okay. So let's see what else we might have. Higher power. And again, I gave that to God. Said, God, you're going to have to do this. You have to do this. I can't. You have to. You want me on this path? You've got to take care of these needs. Okay. Now, just had to let you know. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, what else do you want? What else do you want to say to our Virgos? Yeah, stay on your path. Stay on the path you know to be true. Stay true to yourself. Here we go. Okay, reversed. A new beginning. The Fool card. 0. 9, 8, 0. 0 is God, source, energy. This is the Fool. It may not make sense to you. It may not make sense to anyone, but you know, if you feel that there is a path for you to be on, you know, pray on it. A new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. How lovely is that? And that's that, you know, I love that instead of it being the Devil card about the fears, it's the New Beginning card. I love that for you. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here, my Virgos. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Inspirational words. What do we have? What do we have here? What do we have for our Virgos? Okay. And remember too, though, there is a difference between intuition and wishful thinking. Okay, reversed. Fairy rebels. This popped out a couple of times. One time, I think. Your life can be joyful if you allow your faith to open the doors that will make this happen. Remove the barrier and everything will be clear. I'm never telling you to quit your job because, you know, I know that we have to have money. We have to have certain things, but, you know, I mean, and it's always easier to get a job when you get a job. But some people are just, there's a lot of people being called for some changes. So let's see what this is about. Crystal or energy for my Virgos as we come up to the Virgo full moon, and there's a card that pops. Turquoise. Leadership qualities, clear communication, prosperity, success. Interesting. Now you need to make sure it's real turquoise. I guess that howlite, and that's a very important crystal stone. Is really good, but they paint that a lot of times to look like turquoise. So turquoise, look for turquoise. Anyway, I said I would pull out the Moonology cards, and I am doing that. At least I think I said I was. But let's see. What do we have? Remember, the moon goes through all the astrological signs in a 28-day cycle. We are in the waxing moon, meaning it is growing bigger and bigger. It's coming to the full moon, your moon. Let's see. For Virgos, what do you want to say for Virgos? What do you want to say for Virgos? You make sure that it's one. Oh, look at this. A time to give rather than take. This is about a new moon in Virgo. Now, you're having the full moon in Virgo, but this is a new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Okay, interesting with that. Like I said, that's always good. Interesting, right? Right. So, my Virgos, what did you take? What did you not? It doesn't have to resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, my Virgos, if you choose to support me, please go down and do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, please Rumble me. I would appreciate it so much. As always, though, my Virgos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.